After a wild opener, we get back at it in Game 2 of the NBA Finals on EA Sports. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at your former team, the Bulls. Coming into play, they were winners in Game 1. And so they could really get a leg up on a title with another victory here.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series. We're only going 5. So you got to bring it each and every night and play like your season depends on it.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
And he misses that one free throw. Here's Rondo with it. Just underway. Happier with us for Game 2. To James. Missed a wide open look. And he scores. They took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Chance here for LeBron. Not that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more...
Stuffs it down with authority.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
It's James controlling the offense. Sizing up the defense. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
James, wide open look, won't go. To Young. Levine. Gets to the basket and scores.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To James. LeBron James. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Lakers at the controls right now. Great look and vision. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
The drive, right to the basket. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
LeBron James. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
James, that's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Lakers ball. To James. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Markkanen. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Carter. The pass set it all up.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. LBJ with it. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it. LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To James. Baseline drive. It's a big finish. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Markkanen. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Shot by James off the mark.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Los Angeles, they have it. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fires the three. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Wendell Carter. Goes reverse to lay it in.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays. If they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. LeBron James. He's at 50%. Solid.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
He gets it.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
James into the front court. Down a bundle. LeBron James now shooting 55%. That's positive. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2, and we're back after this. You're tuned into the NBA Finals. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Into the front court comes Rondo, trailing by 14. Davis. Here comes the screen to Danny Green. Kuzma. Rondo. He buries it, creating space with the step back.
That's dangerous. A little hezzy cross and knockdown. Lots of options going to open up as the game unfolds.
To Danny Green. To Kyle Kuzma. Davis. Cleaning the offensive glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Thaddeus Young. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Davis. Knocked loose. To Young. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Chris Dunn. Young to Markkanen. It's Rondo with the rebound. Rebound comes to Chicago. Young to Zach LaVine. Nothing going here on that drive. Dunn to Young. Goes to the left side. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Block up. Here he comes. I got ball. I got something for him. Get him. Don't let him get out. Watch cutter.
And scores. Strong take.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Rondo with the basketball. His guys down big, and he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
I got this play. Let's go.
Done.
See ya. I got help. I got your help.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
To Davis. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Great feed. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Rondo clears the rebound. Rondo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Davis. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Draws the double and still hits.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Davis. Anthony Davis. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
Here comes the screen. Rondo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Driving right to the basket. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Slams it down. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look. Long key from 3/4 court. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Bulls have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls. The Lakers have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Points in the paint.
The Los Angeles Lakers have been too soft once the opposition has gotten the ball into the paint. Even worse, they refuse to tighten up and make a difference about it.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
To James. They get it to Kuzma, down low. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Anthony Davis rejects it. 4th this contest.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Thaddeus Young, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
I'm here. I got ball. I got ball.
Dunn to Young. able to convert inside.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kyle Kuzma trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throw good, and the lead back down to 15. Dunn to Young. Thaddeus Young. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field. It's James controlling the offense. Down low for Kuzma. Finish that. Surveys the floor. Got it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To James. Great pass to set it up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And this goes to show the importance of teammates. They've carried you the entire first half. Now it's your time to pick up the slack.
8 seconds. It's going the other way. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Kuzma. For 3. Rebound taken in by Chicago. To Young. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Rondo with it. Down a bundle. James. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. To Levine. Young. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Kyle Kuzma. That's out of bounds off a ball. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Kuzma. James. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Young. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To James. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. Gotta make those.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're gonna be aggressive early. Maybe.
First one, count it. Two for two on that trip. Flushes it home. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Bradley. Here's James. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
LBJ has it. Has a chance. James shot no good. Nice pass to set things up and a throw down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
James to Cousins. Rocking the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Short jumper won't go down. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping him.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It has been all Bulls. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Davis, great feed. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Well, here's something that all the great ones do. What first half? This is another first half. This is another half of basketball. That one that just happened is no longer. I can only focus on the now. If you're able to take your mind to this place, all of a sudden it helps you recalibrate.
LeBron James with the rock. To Cousins. Oh, big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Great dish to set.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And it's Cook who grabs the rebound. Slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. LBJ.
Pick up.
Nice pass to set things up. Around the perimeter to James. Passed it off. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys down big. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To Young. Dunn. Ferocious slam inside.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Cook to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. To James. They go down to Davis. And stuffs it home.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Here's one of the biggest.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Stuffs it down with authority.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Into front court comes Rondo. He'll run the offense. To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Young able to secure the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Lakers at the controls right now. Got a piece.
This game is
blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. It's James. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. To Davis. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Cousins. Thaddeus Young swats it. 9 blocks.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Danny Green gets it in the left corner. James, deep two there, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Terrific vision. No good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
And he converts on the free throw. Lakers ball. Screen coming. James. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I will be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
The Bulls take this one. They've claimed their second ever championship in what was their 5th consecutive NBA Finals appearance. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bulls won this matchup with a significant margin. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Chicago Bulls. The Lakers lost this game long before the
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.
Who was cold?
Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.